Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Isles of Sea and Sky, where it appears that when our character is mountain climbing, the flippers that we got end up just being strapped around the waist, because that's where they appear on my character here on the title screen. But yeah, last time we got flippers that enable us to swim in certain water, such as the water I'm in right now. So that is really cool. And that means there's a variety of screens we can probably go back to and get some things. In fact, the screen to the north of me is a screen that has a key. Can I swim against the water current, I wonder? Or did I come from the other screen to get this key? Can't swim against the water current. Ah, but there's water over here that I can swim around. And then come down here and get the key. Okay, neat. So where else is there stuff I have left behind? Up and left. So let's check it out over here. There is a music note in here. And if I could swim, what does it look like with the water level raised, I wonder? Well, I guess I will go... Is there anything else that I can do while I'm on this side? That's where I want to go. That one is also from that previous one. What about directly north of me? What else can we do? There's water elementals here. There's a star over here. Yes, I did need to swim on this one as well. Okay. So, now we are capable. I guess let's go ahead and do this, and this, and so I'm capable of swimming through this now, which means I could swim down here. And why does that matter right now? Because I could push something to the left, maybe? A little bit unclear. So I need this one held down, which I could do... How did I do this before? I feel like I got another thing held down previously. But now all of a sudden I am blanking, and my eyeballs are not seeing what they've seen in the past. Somehow I got something near you and you turned into somebody, and this got held down. Oh! Of course. This can be pushed north. There we go. And it can float across the water and end up down here, which it can now do because I can make that move, which opens up green. Sure, but I still need blue held down. I could have also chosen to put this here and then here. But I need both of these still held down. And maybe I... Did I waste my crate in a way that I ought not have? Let's reset the puzzle. So... Suppose you turned into a crate, but instead I use the cape to go across here. And... do this bit again. I really want to get that... Okay. I want to get the cyan held down. So if I want that... What if... I put this down. There we go. And I actually didn't mean to do that. I wanted to also transform you, because I'm going to need you later. But now that cyan is held down, I can also bring some crates through. Yeah. Okay, so we have more things available. Yes. Yeah, I think I see it. Actually, still not 100% sure. Because... No, I do see it. Okay. The key insight is... I need another water... I'm calling it a water crate. It's not a water crate. It's a water whatever it is. And I can use this one to hold down the purple button in the meantime. Is that true? I think it is. I can push you off for a second. I can push you one extra south for a second. Then I can push you right. Then I can push you left. Then I can push you up. There we go. And I've managed to swap them around. So now this crate's holding down this button. And before I do that, I need to clean up some of the extra space over here. So this guy is now capable of sailing across this water and holding this one down. And I don't remember why I brought the other wooden crate in here right now. I guess it might not be necessary, because all I need to do is get the other water guy to my left, and then I've solved it, I believe. So I think I don't need this crate anymore, actually, which could have used to fill the hole and means I didn't need to use the cape. So yeah, you can just go off into Wild Journey. And instead, I will do this. There we go. I got a star. Let's ring the copper bell. That enables me to get a shortcut. I'll just crush that crate with my powerful body. And with the shortcut unlocked, hopefully some other things will be easier. Okay. Thingy to the left. That's also, I think, solvable now that I have the Zora flippers, if I remember correctly. So, in order to get the... No, I need the copper bell from the south, which still requires the water... Well, it requires the water up. Before I do the water up, anything else on this side? There's a key here. And the xylophone here. The key here does require swimming, and I could do it right now, question mark? Can I do it now? So I would need to come up the right, basically up here. In order to do that, oh, I can just use the cape and the flippers. So I will do that for now. Although I will also wonder, is there anything hidden in that left waterfall, and can I get there? No, it's blocked by a rock. Let's just triple check while the water is still down. If I were to do this and come down here myself, okay, there's no secret or anything going on over here. Okay, so I think then if I want to get the blue gem on this screen, oh, can my character swim in this shallow water? By the way, I'm guessing no. He can. Okay, I guessed incorrectly. Can he swim up this little waterfall thingy? He can. Okay. Well. In that case, I can ring both bells, right? Do I want to do that? Oh, I think it's fine. I don't need to worry about the crates anymore. The crates are mere obstacles. And because I have the cape, I even don't need to worry about... I do need to worry. I think I do need to do this. How am I going to get across this? I need a crate down here. In order to get a crate down here, Is that possible to do now? Could I push a crate from a swimming position? Probably not, but let's test it really quick. So if a crate were, say, here, and I were to the north of it, can I push it? Oh, I can. Okay, well, that solves it. So then I can push this crate over here, walk over here. I wonder if I could have done things differently and done this without the cape. I think probably yes, because I probably could have not spent this crate here. Instead, while things before the water was raised, pushed this crate to the north, and then pushed the other crate here, and then walked around to the north and got it here, and still had a hole here, and then used the third crate. What would be a hole there? I feel like there's probably a way to do this without the cape, but I'm going to use the cape in order to get this gem. Hooray! We got it. Now let's go down here. Oh, and this changes this whole puzzle topology and everything. Of course it does. Interesting. So I can position these guys. Can they just like fly right over the rocks, for example? They sure can, because we're just floating on the top of the water. Okay, very interesting. So how do I imagine this is going to go? I guess I probably just want them in certain positions that enable me to clone some blocks I'm going to need to clone. And are there any water blocks? Or is it just the couple of crates that I've got? Oh, and the crate, right, I'm standing on the crate. So the crate's going to be floating there regardless. I feel like the way I've got things set up is probably pretty flexible right now. So let's just try it out. If I climb up here, lower the water, everybody sinks down to different levels. One of my water guys disappeared. Hold on. If I undo, the topmost water guy, he merged onto the bottom one for some reason. I don't quite understand that. I don't wish that to happen. What happens if I push you here and then lower the water? I want to watch what happens to the top two of them. Alright, I'm not sure why they merged like that. That feels like a bug. Or maybe there's some unexplained mechanic. Also, oh no. I can't go back against this. So... Alright, what am I missing? When the water's up, I can exit here and still go to the north over here. Oh, there's a music note here, by the way. The 5th of 6. Also, what is this geometry that's to my north? It looks like there's some portals that open. Let's look at this. Yeah, red portal and a... Got it. A portal, source and destination, sure. But there still aren't any portals where I am. So maybe I didn't need to move the water elementals around at the start of the puzzle, and so maybe I am just meant to approach from here with the water down. And now I'm in the main portion of the puzzle. And so what are my goals? One is I need a crate over here in order to ring the copper bell to get to a star. And that is almost doable already. And it would be doable if somehow I cloned a guy, maybe? No, I could just push this to the south, except for this is going to warp me... It's going to warp me around. If I push it right first, then I could push it south. Then I can push it here. Then I can push it south, south, south. There we go. And then with my cape, I can do this. And then I can swim over here and ring that. Okay, so there is star number 1. Star number 2 is also gettable with a cape. What about key? And if I get star number 2 right now, I think it's fine. So if I go up here, use the cape to go over here, use the cape to get the star. Oh, now I'm going to be trapped on, well, trapped on this side. Can I clone a clone? Not without having the first clone being cloned, clone-wise. Okay, so if I do this, you can become a crate. Then I could do... Well, now there's 4 pushable things, all pushed together, and I'm never going to be able to move them. So I don't like that move. So what if I discard you, have you become a crate, put this down, have you also become a crate? This'll work. But yeah, I'm using the cape a lot here. But I will cape over here and grab my key. Okay, so at this point, there are 3 stars up on the xylophone, but I'm still missing a music note. And there was something to open here in the north that I never opened, it looks like. Let's go take a look at that really quick. One north of here, got it. There's a teleport source and destination that I could use to get over here quicker. There's our music notes. It says there's an orange thing here, hold on. Oh, the orange thing is not the, it's the water lower downer button. I was thinking it's a use my orange power to break an orange block thing. Okay, so in that case, next column, that was the god, that's raising and lowering. Okay, there are 3 keys here, back at the very starting screen. So let's head down there next. And be reminded why I have not fetched them. I see the 3 keys. They're on a ledge. How do I get to the ledge? By solving a small puzzle, it looks like. Okay, before I leave this screen, sure looks like frogs are gonna come to life or something. Let's just see. Hello, little froggy. Can I push you down here? I cannot. The way the 2 frogs are guarding that and the way that there's kind of a pattern in the water to the south intrigues me. But for the moment, let's not worry about it. And let's instead figure out how I could go left from here. Or get the crystal to the right of me. I've been on a portion of this screen before. And I remember I can do this. And it looks like if I wanted to fill in a hole over here, it would involve probably getting a crate over there. Remind me really quick how these things interact. Right, that falls in a hole and creates water, and if I do a second one, then it floats on the water and is capable of being pushed over. Oh, and I don't sink in here anymore because I've got my flippers. So that's probably important. And similarly, if I did this, that could fill up partially with water and then I'd be able to stand there. Which also seems important because now I think I have enough stuff to get a crate or 2. So for example, if I were to push you down here, And do I want to turn you into a crate right now? I think maybe I don't, because then I can't get the crates apart. I don't think I need to ring the copper bell for what I'm doing. So if I just push a... Oh, there's a star in the bottom right corner. I didn't notice because I was too focused on the upper left. But if I push this crate over here... Oh, it fell in the hole. It can still occupy the water hole. Okay. In that case, can I bring you along? And do something useful with you? You need to turn into a crate before the crate goes away. So let's turn you into a crate. And then could I get this crate back? Not right now, but if before I pushed you down there, I had pushed this thing to my north somewhere. Yeah, like to its south. So if I do this, can I escape from here? Yes. So then I could push you around. At your destination, I could turn you into a crate. I could then stash the crate over here for a moment. Then this crate could end up in this hole. Then I could end up over here, push this crate to the south, and then push this crate in the same place. Then I can push this crate to the north. Is this going somewhere? It's getting close, except for I can't push it any farther to the north, and that's what I need to do. Okay, I had a portion of an idea. I executed some things. They did not solve the puzzle. So let's reset and let me think about it from a different perspective. And also remember that there's a different goal of getting the star in the bottom right, as well as the crystal in the upper right. Thinking only about the star, I'm curious about something. If I do this, and then cycle around this way, I could push this guy to the south, cycle around again, push you to the right over to here, and then also push that guy similarly. Then all I need to do is get another piece of water going, push this one down a couple of squares. How would that ever happen, though? Oh, I need to ring the copper bell in order to approach from a different angle. Yeah, and still do a few other things. Okay, I'm starting to see. Remind me how easy or not it was to ring the copper bell. It was not bad. And in fact, the purpose of this clone may have been... Yeah, I did this once before. To clone this guy, so I still have a crate. But meanwhile, no, I need both of these to ring the copper bell. Alright, well, let's do that. If I ring the copper bell, that enables me to stand here at least. But I need to get a thing there, and in order to get a thing there, I might need... I can't even do that. How would this become water? Is this becoming water the thing that I think I'm trying to do? It feels like it. Even that wouldn't get me the star, though, because there's 2 holes at the end of all this. I think I might be attempting to do the wrong thing. Well, if I could fill one of them with water, since I can swim in the water now. might do what I need. But how do I get these guys flowing rather than in block form? In order to get something here, I can't push from the left. I can't push from the bottom. Can't push from the right. So it'd have to come from the top, which means there'd have to be one sitting on here. In order for there to be one sitting on here... Oh, I can get one sitting on there. Yeah, okay. So, I can do things. Am I trapped? I'm not trapped. This guy is free. Is he free? Yes. Because I can get around this side of him, push him to the right. He's now sitting where I need him. Then I can push him south. All that starts flowing. And then if I had one more, I could get a piece of water down there. And I think I do still have access to another piece of water, despite having possibly squandered a few of my resources. Is this true? Might not be true. I think I squandered too many of my resources. Yeah, because the only way I see to get all these things out is to do this. This will float, but then it's going to get turned into a river over here. And this one I can no longer get at. Oh, what happened here? Hold on. In order to get out of this water that I'm deep in, I kicked very hard with my flippers. And that erased the water. Okay, that's a mechanic that I was not previously aware of. Let's witness it again in a different location by being slightly more careful. So if I'm swimming in these, the act of climbing out causes the water to go away. And so that might mean also that if I were swimming in some water right there, I might not be able to cape out of it because maybe I'm still... Like maybe the cape requires some more jumpy momentum from your player and you can't do it getting out of the water. It's a possibility. Okay, so with all the things I've seen now, let's try a different strategy. Let's ring the bell, which I need to do, as far as I can tell, like this. So that gives me access over here. Is there a way not to waste so much water over here? If I want to push south down here, it feels like I do need to waste these guys. Well, waste is a strong word. I do need to utilize these guys by getting them out of the way so that I'm able to stand here and push downwards. So, having done that, I do see something different, which is maybe I don't need to get into the middle of the puzzle and this guy... I think I do, though. I was thinking maybe this guy could go upwards. This is still a challenge. Very much so. Yeah, I feel like this guy still does need to go rightwards, because I feel like in order to dislodge all of these guys, I need to do that. But now I have to not waste any of these three guys if I can. And I think maybe I can, because if I take this route... Careful. Yeah, this requires more care than I am capable of. I can push this guy up. Then I can push him over to where I wanted to push the other guy south. But I think I don't want to do that yet. Now I can push this guy down because I can walk around to this side. Push him over. Do the same with this guy. Now I can do this. Did I just do the exact same thing I did before? I think I might have just done the exact same thing I did before. I thought I'd preserved another bit of water somewhere, but apparently I did not. I have a question I need to know. No, I'm not sure what my question was. In the initial state of the puzzle... Yeah, the butter block 2 to the north of the copper bell is in a very unfortunate position. I have one other solution idea that I need to quickly investigate, which is something along the lines of, suppose this were here. Do I need to ring the copper bell for what I'm trying to do right now? I'm not sure. Suppose this were just pushed out of the way. And then, is it possible for me to get those water blocks I just pushed turned into water? I think it is. Because if I do this, then I can float some water over there and push it across. And then all that turns into water. And so having done that, have I changed anything usefully? Possibly. Because now I might still be able to get you over there as well. So I'm at least utilizing different bits of water. And I still have access to the crate, actually. Yeah, maybe I don't need to ring the copper bell, and maybe the crate needs to play a role. Yes, that almost might work. Maybe. No, if I'm going to ring the copper bell... No, not ring the copper bell. Yeah, there might be something here. I'm still really struggling to see what's happening. Okay, first thing I need to do is finish off the water stream over here. Like so. Oh no, that went southward because I connected all this before I pushed these blocks into place. Rats. And I pushed these blocks into... I did that too early. So before I push this one down... Sorry, before I push that one to the right. Now is the right time to push these blocks around. Because then they can stay blocks, so they can get all the way over there. This is a very intricate puzzle, if I'm on the intended solution path. Or perhaps even if I'm not. Okay, now I want to try to go get the crate. And do I need to clone anybody? I don't know that I need to clone anybody. So if the crate ends up over there, then I can push it into one of the holes. And then get the star. Okay, I solved another piece of the puzzle. So let's be happy about that. So there's still two other puzzles to solve. One is getting the crystal in the upper right. And the other is somehow getting my body across this. And this one, it feels like it shouldn't be that hard somehow. The problem is either somehow there's going to be an object in this column, which I'm fairly certain is impossible. I don't think I can ever get any object in this column, other than somehow getting something across the top, which is where it needs to come from. But here, 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 I don't think I can ever get objects into. So if that is true, that means I'd be pushing one of these two guys to the north. Well, it'd have to be this guy. In order to push this guy to the north, I can't ever push him to the north. It's impossible. I can't push to the north here. It's impossible. Both involve standing on spikes. Ah, I have used the word impossible incorrectly. I think I see it. I think I maybe see it. So here is what my eyeballs have just shown me. Let's think carefully about this for a moment. I think I've already done things wrong. Let's come in here. Nope, still doing it wrong. Let's come in here. Sorry, I can't give you an anticipation of what my plan is right now. I don't possess both the brain power to solve the puzzle and the vocabulary to talk about the puzzle simultaneously. I might need this, so let's push this down here. Oh, it just becomes a thingy there. I don't think that hinders me right now, though. So, maybe it does. Rats, rats. Okay, let's do some undoing. That part didn't help. Okay, so maybe... Suppose there's water here. And suppose... Do I want a block there? I'm not sure that a block there is actually helping me. We'll find out in a minute. No, the block there is definitely not helping me. Okay, so... Now I am capable... Ah, oh, darn it. I keep forgetting about interactions between water and water. It's very complicated. Okay. Let's leave this here. Let's push this... that's also not good. Oh, everything's in the way with everything else. This is very frustrating. What if I leave that there? Push it to the right? What am I trying to do? I want to push water to the north here. I want to push a water... No, I can't push a water block to the north here. It'll turn into water first. So I need to push a water block to the south over here first. Then I want to have another water block south of that so I have a water stream facing to the north. To get a block south of it is non-trivial. But I could briefly stand there potentially. So, here's one of the questions I wanted to know. If I'm here and push left, okay, I can push left out of the water. I now have a water stream going north. This enables me to push a block to the north. And now the crate would solve the puzzle? I think now the crate would solve the puzzle. So, with the crate, it does not solve the puzzle because... reasons. It's going to sink in the final bit of water. Let's demonstrate. So, can I clone the crate from here? Don't know that I can. But I still might be able to do something. Could I get another water block over there? Yes, I could get another water block over there. So before pushing the crate in, I could hijack one of these guys. Ah, rats, of course he goes there. Is there a way to get a water block out? Is there a way to get a water block out? At this point, I don't think it's possible to get a water block out. However, there is one little bit I have to futz with in order to confirm that. If I pushed you there, Yeah, I don't see a way to get a water block out. Can I clone a water block with Cloney McClonerton? I don't think so. And if I clone the crates, I can't push the crates. Right? Let's just verify that really quick. Hey, look. I can clone a crate. Now they're unpushable. And I don't think there's anywhere... I mean, I can clone the crate on the other side, technically, I suppose. Also, will you stop just before him? But then I won't be able to get over there. Let's just witness. Oh! He's got a funny animation there. That was fun. I enjoyed watching that. If the crate were here... something different going on. Hold on. This actually does solve the puzzle, because watch this. Are you ready? I don't know that you're ready. It's pretty advanced stuff. So, now he went there. I can clone him, push the crate to the right, push this crate up to block that, and then if I can get into the middle, I can solve the puzzle. Can I get into the middle? Crap. I could have gotten into the middle if, before I did this mess, I had moved these water blocks out of the way. Can I move these water blocks out of the way? Yes. Doesn't matter where they go. Just get out of my hair. Great. Okay, now I think I can solve the puzzle. You ready? This time, you really need to be ready. Be sitting down. It's amazing. Clone the crate. Push one crate to the right. Push the other crate up here. Now go rescue this crate, which I can still do. Out of the way. Out of the way. Crate, you're going to be rescued. And now I can push it to the north. And now I've ended up with a crate in the north column. And I don't have a way to get to the north column. Yes, I do. Push this crate to the right so I don't destroy it. And then, there are 3 keys on the other side of this in the next screen. And I'm a dummy. Oh no. Oh no, I'm a dummy. Oh, that makes me so sad. I accomplished my objective, and after doing 20 minutes of accomplishing my objective, I realized that I had the wrong objective. Is there any way I could have also taken one of these rescued water blocks before I shoved them in a corner? I don't think there is. But before I push the crate in there, let's take one better look at that. Okay, so rescuable water blocks. I mean, you guys are not rescuable. If I push left, it just extends this. If I push up, there's no way for me to get to the right of it to try to get it out. And if I push down, it would also just end up extending things. So could I have rescued some of the water up top originally? Because I think I pushed one of the water blocks into a hole. But no, I could never push any of them to the north. If I could have pushed them to the north at the beginning, it would have made solving the puzzle much simpler. The other possible thing that just occurred to me... Why did this just occur to me now? Is there is a guy that can also end up over there. And I can swim in you and destroy you. While you were there... then I wouldn't be able to clone the crate. But now, knowing what I know, which is a fair body of knowledge about the inner workings of water blocks, could I have somehow something dark side? I do have a single entry point. No, I can't go through there. There's spikes below me. So let's preserve this because I can push it to the no... and then back to the left. Okay, that's interesting. Let's take a moment to appreciate the magic that is this move. Having done that, means I could have some water here already. Having done that, I think it's still not going to solve things, but it's interesting. Can I get a block here now? I think I still can. No, I'm a big fat liar. Alright, this puzzle is proving to be extremely difficult for me. Let's try to do something different. So, I'm not getting those keys right now. There are some puzzles to the north. And I have the ability to swim now. There's a secret star down here. Can I get over to there just by, like, swimming? I'd have to come from the right. While I'm looking at that, let's just try to come around from the right. So if I take a long journey this way, then I can swim through here, and swim through here, and cape over here, and get the star. And this definitely expects that I have the cape, because there's no other way to get across this without the cape. So there are definitely stars in this zone that expect me to have already gotten the cape. While we are here, this area still looks very suspicious to me. And yeah, it looks like I might have been able to possibly have a secret swim up from the south. Let's just take a quick look at that. Are any of these swimmable? No, that's all deep water. What is the screen to the right of this? There is no screen to the right of this. Okay, stuff that I thought was looking suspicious is now looking less suspicious. You look a little suspicious, but the snake's eyes are not lighting up. So let's not worry about that. And now that I'm standing over here, is there perhaps anything nearby to get? For example, a star right here? Hey look, a shortcut. I've unlocked it. To get the star, I'd have to be coming from the north on the right-hand side. And that would involve coming from the north over here and possibly opening a secret. Maybe. There is a lot of swimming water. Yeah, look at this long path of... The water would have to be raised. The water would have to be raised. Where do I raise the water? Right here. Also, there's a key over there that I might be able to get after raising the water. Okay, this key is still a mystery to me, because I cannot turn corners, and I cannot swim against water currents. So it would involve... Oh, the water block! Now that I can swim, I can push this water block. Except... Hold on, if I reset the room to when it was... Okay, the water block's sitting here right now. It's pinned in a corner, and even after raising, is it still pinned in the corner? Or can I swim to the south of it somehow? There's this thing in the way. There is a south column, but I don't think I have a way to get below the water block unless I can... Oh, I can swim with the water up from there. Also, a music note just rang. I think I have looked for it before and have not seen it, and so let's not get distracted by too many things at once. So I could now be over here, and over here, and over here, and then swim up here. Here we go. And push this onto here. Okay, finally. This key has been solved. Great. Okay. One fewer thing. Then, I was originally coming this way because I had to make a long swim through here. Let's just, while we're here, double check that there's nothing behind this waterfall. Okay. Snake's eyes are not lighting up. So, can I swim up here? And, I can get here. But to get to the star, I guess I want to get like a crate lifted up here or something. What do I think I'm doing exactly? I'm not sure. Interesting. Can I push you on top of a crate? Yes. Actually, if both of you just came over here and filled some water for me, or even just one of you came up here and filled some water for me, can I push you up here? So many mechanics. That does work. Can I cape from a puddle of water over another hole? Yes. Alright, so being partially submerged in the water doesn't seem to inhibit my mobility other than actually me moving slower as I'm traversing the map. Okay. Over here, hey, I managed to get to the other side of these Medusers, or at least this Meduser. The snake's eyes are not lighting up. The copper bell is underwater, but now with the water level lowered, I would be able to undo this and get over to here. So now I need to go lower the water level. And I can do that way back near the beginning. I can do it right here. How convenient. And so now that star to the right, I think I'm getting in short order because I can ring the bell. I have unlocked this shortcut. That enables me to swim over here, unlock this shortcut, and now I need to raise the water level again. Just in case there's some suspicious amount of places that I could walk over here, and while I don't see a music note, I just wanted to double check. But the snake's eyes also are not lit up, which also suggests there's not actually a music note. And then I can raise the water level over here again. And now I think I can simply go back over there. And having unlocked the shortcut, now swim through here and get to this star. Very nice. And I don't know that this is really a shortcut, it's basically just a way out. Alright, so did I finish the whole right-hand column? No, there's a star in the upper right. Let's see if we can finish the whole right-hand column to finish off today's episode, perhaps. So how do I get to the screen to the north? In order to get to the screen to the north, it looks like the water had to be down, actually. Also, there's a star on the screen that I forgot about. Oops. Hey, star on the screen that I forgot about. I've come to not forget about you. Water downy block. Do your water downiness. And so, where was the star I was just witnessing? It's right here. How do I ring this copper bell? Trivially, given that I have the cape. Ding! Fly across into some water, I'm safe. Okay, cape trivialized that puzzle, but I'm okay with it. But I was trying to get to the very northmost screen. Oh, I'm on the northmost screen. Okay, so the right column is completely free of gettable objects. So that's going to be my main accomplishment for the day. There's still a puzzle in the middle of this island that is foiling my brain, but we can try to do that next time. I think we have made good progress. And you know what? Now that I have the flippers, all the way back on Stony Caverns, there was a secret passage that required me to wade through some water before I could get to it. I really wonder what's in there. So I have a feeling we'll be looking at that next time as well. So look forward to it. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Isles of Sea and Sky. For now, bye-bye.